That the federal government's public debt came to about 33 trillion naira as at the first quarter of 2021 is no news. What is news, however, is the fact that the government has also continued to show interest in seeking help from external sources in spite of the rising debt level, which it describes as sustainable. At the moment, the nation's debt to GDP ratio is about 19%, as against the 50% recommended by the World Bank and IMF for a country with its population and size. The 33 trillion naira total debt stock includes promissory notes in the sum of 940 billion naira issued to settle the inherited arrears of the federal government to state governments, oil marketing companies, exporters, and local contractors. A look at the total public debt stock of 32.916 trillion naira as of December 31, 2020 shows that the increase in the debt stock was marginal at 0.58%. Further analysis of the public debt stock shows that the increase was in the domestic debt stock, which grew by 2.11% from 20.21 trillion naira in December 2020 to 20.637 trillion naira as of December 31, 2021. Further analysis of the public debt stock shows that the increase was in the domestic debt stock, which grew by 2.11% from 20.21 trillion naira in December 2020 to 20.637 trillion naira as at March 31, 2021. Figures from the Debt Management Office shows that a total of 1 trillion naira was spent in debt servicing for both domestic and foreign debt in the first quarter of 2021, indicating an increase of 35% spent in the first quarter of 2020 to service debt. A breakdown of the sum, considering the nation's population of over 200 million people, means that an average individual in Nigeria, based on equal allocation, owes an aggregate of 164,000 naira. Another worrisome trajectory is the fact that the federal government still plans to acquire more loans between 2021 and 2024 to the tune of 19.6 trillion naira, stressing that the loans will be used in the provision of infrastructure. The argument in the public place is that debt service figures constitute a huge drain on the nation's revenue, accounting for over 30% of expenditure in the annual budget. While Nigerians will be watching to see how events will turn up in the coming days, the government says they will continue to pursue an increase in revenue generation to cater for the growing challenges the nation is confronted with.